All right, everybody. This is going to be Fububu versus Neretic, the first semi-finals of the NSSL. Both players are ready. Are you ready, Albert?
I am so excited.
We're going to start the game.
I'm ready, actually.
I forgot to go to the bathroom.
Oh my god. We haven't even started to do anything like introductions or anything. Is the audience ready, guys?
Is the audience ready?
Okay,
good one, good one.
Well, let's get this started first.
Let's get this started, Albert.
We're even 4 minutes early.
Well, yes, we're early. That's pretty good. All right, we're on the screen. The game has started. Everybody, this is Fububu, our Terran player in the lower left side of Antigua Shipyard. And on the other side of the screen, we've got Neretic, the Protoss player. How's that for cool, right? Okay. I forgot to put up the starboard, but we'll fix that next game.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, this is our first time, so please, everybody, be gentle with us.
Be gentle.
We try to figure it out. Okay, so maybe there'll be some problems, but we'll figure it out, and we'll just have lots of fun. Okay?
I'm very curious to see whether Neretic's going to do the same strategy that he did against Fububu's nephew, who also played Terran, and who fell to DT play twice in a row. What do you think? Think it's going to be DTs again?
It might be. We've seen that Neretic really likes his DTs, and he is really solid with that build. He's got this great build that follows up with that opens up with a lot of tech, and then suddenly there's DTs in your base because of a War Prism, and that's really sad to see if you're a Terran, of course.
Sad to see.
Yeah.
Right,
so here we go. We've got the first buildings going up. That's a gateway for Neretic.
It's not going to be a cannon rush.
Not going to be a cannon rush. We have seen Neretic cannon rush. We have even seen Neretic cannon rush a Terran player, so he is capable of doing that.
Okay, sneaky bastard.
Yes, he is. He can be.
I hope he can't hear me right now, but he could probably listen to the stream next time.
We've also seen Fububu, by the way, do a proxy free rex. Just build a free rex outside of the base of his opponents and then just fly him in. They both like this.
He did that to his nephew, didn't he? He did that to Neretic, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure though. There's been so many games, I can't keep track of all of them.
Here's the probe of Neretic entering the base of Fububu, and he's just going to scout around. He sees one gas, so it's going to be a little bit tech, not just barracks fast expand. So maybe we'll see early factory or a reactor.
Both players scouting the right way, but did Fububu scout this way first and then went that way back up? I don't know.
It's strange to see in the scouting pattern. I don't know actually, Frank. Maybe he's just also scouting for some cheese, potential cheese.
Yep, he might have been doing that.
Okay, so well, everything looks quite standard now. Second gas for Neretic.
It's rather early.
So it's early, but maybe he'll just want some extra sentries to hold off for early attacks.
Yep, you might do the old school 3-gate expansion, but I don't think that's not really in schwung anymore nowadays.
No.
Oh, this probe's SCV being a bit sneaky.
Maybe trying to.
We've missed the gas steal. I've missed it. You've probably all seen it, but there's a there's a gas steal. So that's annoying. Yeah, Fububu is forced to use his Marines to take this out. Of course, he wanted to use the Marines for other purposes, like maybe scouting the map. There's something else going on around here, though.
Yeah, that's just a normal.
That's just a normal
for scouting. And I think Neretic saw the early gas, and he's like, well, if you want early gas, you'll probably want to tech heavily. So maybe cloak banshees, maybe some kind of heavy tech build, and he's just trying to prevent it.
Right. So I don't think this is going to be his telltale. DT build, do you think? Because he did get a robotics facility with that DT build, but he get the Twilight Council first now. So this is
a very quick robotics facility now, and actually that's a really good idea because he saw Fububu probably is going for some kind of factory, so it's always nice to have an observer to see what's going on if he's building a starport, which he is, or if he's going for something like Hellions.
You think there's going to be some kind of surprise all-in 1-1-1 push?
It kind of looks like doesn't it, Frank?
This is beautifully timed. See, like the second the Hellions finish, the factory lifts off and the barracks go down. All right, so the starport goes to the tech lab, so we might indeed see some banshees or maybe a raven for some wicked tactical play.
In the meantime, a War Prism is on the way. We don't have the DTs with them, but we have 4 gates actually and a War Prism. So that could be some massive pressure.
Yep.
Here the Hellions coming into the base.
So
of,
what is Fububu going to see?
Neretic.
He's going to see one stalker, two pylons.
That's beautifully.
That is
beautifully
not a lot of
built.
information.
The Hellions can't even get in.
Nope.
It's just great. The stalker was just in the perfect position.
Yeah, beautifully placed. But of course, if I were Fububu, I'd be, suspicious. So why is there only one stalker and two pylons at the front? So let's see what he does in response.
But he's
actually getting a Raven.
He
so
is getting a Raven.
Maybe he is, and I would be suspecting the DT player that Neretic's been doing all along.
Well, yeah, that would be very smart of you. I mean, I suppose Fububu has seen the VODs, has seen that Neretic really likes it. But Neretic is also smart, and he's thinking, well, Fububu probably saw the VOD, so he knows what I'm gonna do.
Oh, right, there we go. Big warp in.
There's a big army now from Neretic going into the base.
And where's Fububu's army? It's down there.
Army is there with just a Raven and
just
a couple
Marines.
of Marines. It's gonna be enough to hold it off,
The
Frank.
tech lab goes down. There wasn't anything researching, but the starport's now lost the ability to warp in any banshees or whatever. There's the push. The Marines, the SUV is actually getting pulled, and I have a feeling that Neretic might just pull out his stalkers the second that actually the tank.
This is great micro also, the keeping all the Marines
look,
alive.
The Raven goes down.
Taking all these SUVs down, all these
look at the unit skill tab.
Very hard. He's lost so many SUVs right now.
6 Marines so far, and now it's
back doing so much damage.
Look at the positioning on those stalkers too. Oh, one of them is going to probably fall to these couple of Marine spawning now, but I think that this was worth it. Look at the amount of Marines.
He killed 10 workers, I think. So,
10 workers in the end.
The expansion of Fububu is up right now, but I think he did a lot of damage right there.
We've got.
We've got a little bit of lag.
Let's not start complaining to Blizzard right yet. We've got more Zealots in the main.
Zealots warping, and that's just gonna take extra mining
look
time
at that.
away
Just warp into Zealots, you get some free mining time. How cool is that?
Right, that's really smart.
It's pretty smart.
Really smart. And look at how low this warp prism is, but he kept it alive.
Yep.
Just a few hit points.
Looks like he's got a little turd with his warp prism.
That's a destructible degree. It looks like a turd, doesn't it?
It does. It does. Look like a turd. Right. Pretty cool. All right.
So what's the follow-up going to be from Neretic? Because it doesn't look like he's expanding.
He's putting the emphasis on minerals rather than gas because he's got 2 probes in his gases right now. Look at that. I think we know what the follow-up's going to be. And it's still all on one base. He's gonna,
I don't see him trying to get a expansion just yet. I think he's just going to follow this up with another big push. It's going to be tricky. I mean,
what was that?
I don't know.
Maybe remember.
No, I have no idea. Okay, so Fububu
look at the army tab
right now is still hasn't expanded yet. He still feels a little bit unsafe. He's now trying to move down, I suppose.
The thing is, he still hasn't saturated his main because he lost so many SUVs. At this point, it's not that he's mining less efficiently. It is, of course, that he's mining out his main quicker. Which you don't want to do generally. You just want to keep as many minerals available as you have in safe locations. There's something going on here now. Just the warp prism. And there is an expansion for Neretic going. So kind of looks. It's just going into kind of a regular macro game. Or not just yet. Well, you might see some crazy antics yet.
But who do you think is ahead right now, Frank?
That's a good question. If you look at the supply, it's basically completely identical. Actually, Fububu just lost some supply. Apparently I missed something, sorry about that. But they're basically identical, and if you look at the worker tab, we should look at the units tab, they're also not too far divided. Fububu is a bit behind, but he's got the mules, so basically he's ahead. So
it looks really solid. I don't think they are both really on equal basis. And I think, actually Neretic is a little bit supply blocked right now. Is there a pylon coming in?
If you look at the production tab, that's the D. There is a pylon coming in. So of course, it's right there. You can just look at it.
And another pylon being constructed right now. And we can see that Fububu is actually switching to mech. He's making his armory. He's going for, I think, maybe some Thors with his army.
He did a Thor push earlier,
but a drop coming, Frank.
A drop, but the thing is, if he's going for mech, he's not going to be happy to see that there's going to be Templar and lots of Immortals on the field because the Templar can storm your Thors and the Immortals just soak up so much mech damage. So, if you ask me who's ahead, I don't know yet. Of course, it's all going to come down to micro. At this level, no free wins, Albert. No free wins.
Sometimes there's no free wins. And the storm is now finished. There's the first High Templar on the field. And this
it doesn't have energy for... Oh, it does!
But it might be, maybe it will even get a storm on the bio, or maybe even a feedback on the medevac.
Oh, there's a Templar there with energy for storm, but...
there's no reaction yet.
No reaction yet. There we go. What's going on? Those probes are dying. Probes are dying. 7 died.
Oh, that's
Oh, feedback so close! 28 hit points left. Oh, beautiful play. This is awesome.
Just didn't make it.
Right.
There's a few probes going down.
Few
like 4 or
probes.
5, I think. And there's another warp prism being constructed.
Yeah, he definitely wants to keep the pressure on. That was insane. And talk about feedback. How you like the crowd, you know, cheering for the feedback. That was really good.
Actions, yeah.
And any people here from Nijmegen? Yeah, a couple of them.
How many people are not from Nijmegen?
Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Just for this game, wow, okay, that's incredible.
Pretty good.
Really good.
Awesome.
Oh, and look at these two.
Oh, that's
each other.
Dude, you want to drop? You want to drop somewhere? Huh?
I'm dropping.
Oh, look at that! That was brilliant.
Moving home right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
pretty awesome.
That, drop and he just took
That
it out of the
was.
sky.
Yep, that was pretty. That's how you want to use that. All right, Neretic now starting to mine from his assimilators here. He just started to mine from his assimilators at his natural. Loading up another Templar, going out to maybe snipe some probes with a storm. Actually, I don't know this. If you put a probe inside a storm, does it die? I think it does, right?
I don't know.
If it's long enough.
I think it might. I mean, you
might?
have storm drops, right? So
Yes. Well,
probably
you can tell I play Protoss. I know these kind of things.
There's a Templar.
There we go. There's a drop on the stop. One. Just one. Yep. Really quick.
Right away. That's really great.
Yep.
He's putting up a turret
And a
right
turret.
now to
No
prevent
further
any
drops there.
shenanigans. Man, this is some really creative play. That
Yeah,
we're seeing
this
with
is
the warp
I like
prism
it.
and with,
This is you cannot say that it is a passive game
no,
at
it
all.
isn't. And here's a
Right,
move
how
out
many?
right
There's
now. Is he just
3
trying to secure
Templars
his
with
third
that.
base?
I don't know. It might be just actually there's the third coming down, so it might just be for securing it. Maybe having some map presence, not allowing the Terran to creep up to your bases. But as Fububu's not going for a lot of tanks right now. Oh, actually, he's got quite a lot of tanks right now.
Also a dropship on the right side of the map.
Oh,
by the
am I
way,
missing
Frank.
this? On the right side.
on the
There we
right
go.
side of the
Yeah.
map.
Oh, that's not a dropship.
Banshee.
That's a Banshee, everyone.
And it has.
It doesn't have cloak.
doesn't have cloak,
No,
but it's
like,
researching right now.
It's researching.
So
there we
maybe
go.
by the time it comes to the base, it will.
Yep, we've got some pressure from Neretic. He's feeling safe to just move out. He's got a Templar inside a War Prism. Of course, you can do that to protect it from feedbacks, I want to say, because
Here's
that's
the
silly.
Banshee coming
From
right now.
ghost
He's going to
types.
try to get some probe kills.
Yep.
Will be a warp in. Not just yet. His probes are gonna get shot. And
Yep.
it just takes 2 shots for this Banshee to kill
Has he
a
got
probe.
warp gates available?
Still no
See.
warp in right now.
Oh, there is a warp gate run available, and there he's got minerals, so he should be able to. He's not supply blocked, so where's the warp in? Neretic, where's the
so
warp
much
in?
mining time away from
Yeah.
Neretic, and he's still not
Yes.
warping.
Yeah, there they go. There's the
few
warp in.
stalkers, but the
Finally.
Banshee just moved away. That's some brilliant harass by
Pretty good.
Fububu.
Yeah, 7 kills. That's basically worth it,
Yeah,
right?
that's
I
great.
mean,
He's just trying to move it back in.
oh, we've got a response from Neretic, though. There we go.
There's
Let's
a
see
lot
what kind of damage this can do.
Shenanigans going on here.
Oh, there's a Banshee there to greet the units. What's in there, actually? It's
Yes.
2 Templar. Whoa, we should not go that way. This is
Just got away.
Ooh, that was close,
That
yeah.
was really, really close.
Just taking some shield damage, so he won't regret that. He'll he gets vision on the high ground with his warp prism. That is a nice little tactic right there. He could even start marining units in there. Oh, the Templar, and there's a storm of the Banshees, but I'm not sure if that was
Doesn't do that
worth the
much
2 step
damage.
because
And this-
not the storm. That was a nice storm. And another feedback.
Right, that's
but-
a great feedback because no losses for
No
Fububu.
real losses. He took a lot of damage, but
And he's now
Yeah, he's-
going mass 4.
Yeah.
That could be a really strong push,
think- there you go.
if he takes some SCVs.
do you think that we're going to see this kind of all-in-ish push as soon as he's maxed? Basically, what he did against was it him against Pacha? I think.
I
Well, of course,
actually
yeah, it
think
was.
we're going to see it right now,
Yep.
Frank. Everything is unsieging and
Yep,
everything is moving
there we
down.
go.
So I think there's going to be a really strong push to at least deny the
Repair on
third,
the
but
Banshees.
maybe even
Look at this.
finish Neretic
Look
off.
at this push. Yeah, he's ahead in supply now by over 30 supply. There is a third building, so he's not planning on throwing an all-in, so to say.
Right.
He's got a backup plan. Or maybe he wants to use this for a planetary fortress somewhere in Neretic's base, but there's a scan going down. He sees that there's no observers watching the path. Of course, there is a zealot, the hero zealot's telling all his friends back home, like, look, there's a big army coming. Are there
He's in a
enough?
little bit of a bad position right
Yeah,
now.
tanks
Neretic needs
sieging
to
up
put his, army
to the
in a
front.
better
There's
position.
a storm dodge. Another storm hits. The zealots up, and all the tanks are shelling them back. Look at the amount of feedbacks, though. If there's one more storm.
Some of
Oh, but the
tanks
tanks
are
are
besieged.
the
I don't know if that's
no.
the right decision, but it seems like Neretic is being pushed
Yeah.
back, and Fububu has so much army still left.
Oh, this is a tough one. But the thing is, there's a lot of Immortals left for Neretic, and the Immortals weren't focusing on the tanks earlier. They were shooting Marines. Now they're focusing on the Thor. Look at the amount of damage the Thor takes. That's insane. But yeah, lots of SCVs. Ooh, units falling, and of course there's the Banshees up here doing lots of damage.
Oh my god, what does Neretic have left? Just the Immortals, and they're gonna get shot.
Yep.
And there's one
I'm just not killing the Banshee. Just too little energy on there to kill it with a feedback. Now we see the probes being pulled. I think this is kind of a desperation move from Neretic.
Really hard.
Look at the supply.
Extra zealots coming in, but they won't do as much damage, I believe.
Nope.
And there's gonna be.
There's the GG. Well played. Well played. Whew. That was exciting, Albert. That was pretty good. Forest screen.
First game goes to Fububu.
First game. Yeah, I'm gonna.